Hey, my name is Yellow, and we're back with the
Uh,
that guy,
the Bart Bont collection, and it's
Bart
up.
Bonte.
And the game is
A
a
Bark
bark
in
in
the
the
Dark,
dark.
which I have
And I'm
never
gonna
played before.
Bart Bonte presents this is a game design competition. A bark in the dark.
Bork, what's that
What
barking? Probably a dog. Where am I in the first place?
is this gonna be another a spot back? Is this gonna be another like
Puzzle
yeah
game?
escape room?
Yeah, it is.
Hmm. Anyway, so you wanted to talk about a book?
Yeah, the book is called The Meaning of Birds. The
Meaning what?
book called The Meaning of Birds.
Mm-hmm.
It's a book about. It's a book that a lesbian wrote, and that book is about um, a young girl by the name of Jess who was in a 2-year relationship with a girl named Vivi, but Vivi died. And now
Ah,
she's having to go back and learn how to cope with that. And on top of that, years ago, her dad died because he was a veteran. He was in a war or something.
hmm.
And it's a really sweet book, but there are points in time where she decides to do things like, I don't know, she decides to do not very good things along the lines of getting drugged.
That's not a very good thing.
It's not a very good thing. I don't know why I was allowed to read it at school.
You were allowed to read it at school.
I read it in school.
Well then.
Yeah, well then indeed.
Oh, I can't
That's
look
really.
inside the book. That's just sad. At least I can read the back side. Oh wait, I can't. It's too little. And so, what exactly? So basically, the person lost everything,
More
and
or less.
mhm,
She lost her girlfriend of 2 years, and she has to figure out how to cope with it.
mhm.
And she ends up actually getting into a fight at school because she has serious anger issues and going to like a alternate school for people who are really bad at school.
Sad.
Yeah. And she actually ends up meeting somebody named Grell? Not Grell. I don't remember what her name was, but it started with a G. And she is also a lesbian
Mhm.
who, at home with her wife, makes artwork out of
Well then.
metal.
Okay.
And then she learns how to use that to, like, beat on the metal and cope that way instead of
Oh,
beating the crap out of people.
that's interesting. And you were
Yeah.
allowed to read it at school? Well, you
Yeah.
had.
Like, yeah, I had to read that at school.
It has like LGBTQ stuff in it. So what? How did your classmates react to it?
Oh, it was a small group project. So it was
Hmm.
only small groups.
Okay, because I don't know how my classmates would react to it, and we're all grown adults.
Why can't I just throw the bone through the fucking. Ah.
Because you don't want to do property damage. Yeah, great book, great. Get ready to feel your feelings. Great read for anyone grieving. Amazing amazing lesbian literature. Recommend it to all. I bawled my eyes out one too many times. Hey, here's a disappointment. I was so excited for this book with the WLW representation, few far and far between. This appeared to be. Okay, there we go. The fly died. Moving from coming of age tale featuring a queer narrative. I was ready to be a crying wreck, as often I am at YA novels. Yet, as it turned out, I feel utterly disappointing. I found it utterly disappointing. With all due respect to the author, their one-dimensional characters and unbelievable dialogue did not deliver. I found the protagonist to be particularly annoying for a 2013 Tumblr "I'm not like the other girls" mentality when she acted as though she and her friends are better than everyone else for being quirky. The writing style, although well punctuated and grammatically correct, read like a Wattpad fanfiction. Amateur, bland, and underdeveloped. The queer experience of a modern high school teen I found to be entirely misrepresented, and it made me very uncomfortable how she referred to herself as a dyke several times throughout. Further, the outfit patterned to leggings and leggings undershorts, cool, really? And overly forced diversity have not aged well from 2013 Tumblr and just served to date the book, making it feel irrelevant. For £1 to overall quality would be acceptable, but I feel cheated out of my money that I paid even £5 for the novel. If this book was a meal, it would be raw, unseasoned chicken, and I would politely send it back immediately. In summary, I would not recommend it. Smiley face.
What the fuck? Okay, there are so many things wrong with that. One, the characters were very well developed, and all the situations were based after real life, which we thought was pretty cool, the small group that I read it in. Because, holy shit, people... it was an actual lesbian that was writing something about this, which means that it was definitely more three-dimensional than a lot of things. Two, is this person stupid or blind or both?
This person is just an Amazon customer that has not given their name out, I think.
A really stupid Amazon customer. Cause this,
Okay.
oh my god. There's so many things about that, because it was not written like a Wattpad fanfiction. If that person read Wattpad fanfictions that were that good, then he's very lucky. Because it did not read
I
like
read
a
some good
fanfiction.
things. I read some good things, but they felt really fan fiction still. So
Still,
yeah, of course.
oh my god. The character never referred to themselves as that. The character got upset because she was referred to that. She was referred to as that, which is a fucking slur. Sorry that she got upset about being called a slur. What else was she supposed to do?
Yeah, it really feels like a. Did I can imagine it's like you feel like right now. Did we read the same book?
Did we read the same book? I don't think we read the same book.
At the most, a smiley face at the end.
Some people are just so stupid.
Smiley face. Yeah, it's the only disappointed review. Like, yeah, that's 1%. There are 2%. No, but nobody has given a review. 3% came damage. Okay, that's, I guess, fine. They even gave a proof. Yeah, it literally came damaged. Yeah, makes sense. And the last level, you got 3 tries with that.
Okay. Replay the dogs barking. Oh, and the last one is in reverse.
Yo!
Yo!
4983.
4983. Okay.
4983.
4983. That means
I can.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1,
8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
Yo,
Yo! Great, I'm in
great.
the garden. Please. Oh,
Oh god, shoot the dog.
shoot the dog. Shoot the fucking dog.
Anyway,
Please.
I've one more thing. A hit or miss. The Meaning of Birds is an extremely messy, emotional book because it deals with a character who is handling a lot. The death of her girlfriend, her anger, told in the perspective of then and now. The Meaning of Birds unravels a moment in time, a life forever altered. Well, I don't mind messy characters. There were some parts of The Meaning of Birds that were difficult for me to wrap my head around. There were a few characters like her implied Aro best friend, who were shallowly developed, and even though they were Aro, it wasn't Dale within a very sensitive way. She just kind of described as our maybe our because she's not interested in having a relationship, but Jess comments are cringeworthy. I also think there were some scenes of situation which didn't add a ton to the story and were not well developed.
So basically, it's saying that the aromatic representation, told from the perspective of somebody who doesn't understand it and doesn't have the resources to actually look into it, is stupid.
Maybe.
And don't forget, we'll meet each other. I'll see you tomorrow.